there. Okay, I wanted to show you a video of how I apply the face. So I've already got it cut and it's weeded. I would clean your ornament with a little bit of alcohol just so it has a better stick. Just dry it off. I usually have something to prop it up on so I can see what I'm doing. You're going to get transfer tape. You're going to have to peel it off. These are all little pieces. Each one is an individual piece. So you would take forever to peel one off and put it on and peel one. So transfer tape helps you transfer the entire image at one time. So you just peel it off. And then just take a credit card or something. And this is called burnishing. It just helps to get the sticky stuff to stick to that paper. So then you just peel off the image. If you have a piece that doesn't come up, just keep going at it, or you can flip it over and push it off like that. Okay. Now you're going to line it up on your ball. So these are this is the reason I like the flat ones for this, because it's so, let me see if I can get it. There, camera. Okay. It's so much easier to do it because the vinyl wants to curl. So you line it up on your ornament. I don't know if you can see that. Now, because this is rounded, you're going to have to work in sections. So I start at the top and I get the eyes down first. The paper will buckle a little bit. That's fine as long as the vinyl is flat on the ornament. Now, see the mouth, it's not going to curve around right. So then you start at the bottom and you work your way up, and it's going to push the tape, which is fine as long as the mouth itself is flat. And then do the other one. So push along the mouth and push the tape out of the way so that the vinyl itself lays flat on the ornament. Then you can peel it back. Go slow. If there's any pieces that are not connected, you want to push it back down. But don't rip it off, because you could easily rip your vinyl. So there's the face, and then you have to put on the eyes. So the eyes are a separate file because it's yellow. So you just do the same thing. You put your tape on there, you rub it down, and peel it off. It's these ones, because they're so small, it's easier to flip them over for sure. But you just push it onto the tape, and then you line it up on your eyes. So it doesn't have to be perfect. It's just so that the eyes have the little yellow piece. Push it down. And then again, when you're pulling this up, just be careful that you don't pull up any of your vinyl. So that's it. And then all you have to do from there is glitter it. So I'm going to show you that real fast too. Let me grab my stuff. So I buy these little bottles to put the polyacrylic in. It makes it easier. I have one to fill and then one to discard. And then I just keep going back and forth between the two. I never throw it away. So you just open your ornament and you pour some of the polyacrylic in. Now the concept is to roll it, don't shake it. If you shake it, you could easily make bubbles, and the bubbles will make the glitter have like runs in it. It'll like glob. So you don't want it to glob. So you just keep rolling it around as you work your way to the top. And then you pour it back into your other bottle that you already have open. Now this is something you really should do before the kids come and sit down at the table, because it is a process, and then you really want it to drip. for probably 5 minutes, which I'm not going to do that on the camera. We're not going to stay here for 5 minutes and watch it drip. But conceptually, this is all you have to do. And then once you get most of it out, then you just put it on a cup and just let it drip out for a couple minutes, 5 minutes I would say. You really don't want to skip that step because it will glob. You'll have the actual glitter will run down the ornament. So once you flip it over, if there's still a lot in there, it will run back down toward the bottom because you've now flipped it back over. And the glitter will have streaks running through it, which does not look good. I learned that firsthand the first several ornaments that I made. So you want it to really drip. And then even at the end, sometimes there's some excess in the top, so you can just sort of like use a paper towel to wipe that up before you go. Otherwise it gets clumpy. But from this step, once you wait the 5 minutes, even 10 minutes is fine. You don't want to wait much longer than that because it does start to dry. This is pretty sticky, so you could still get the green. But then you just pour a little bit of your green glitter in there. And then what I like to do is take like masking tape and tape over the top, or painter's tape, whatever. And then have the kids hold their fingers over the tape when they're holding it, and then they shake it. And when they shake it, it completely fills the ornament, but it's only filled. There's nothing in it because it sticks to the side. So you don't want to put a ton of glitter in there because it actually coats the edges, not fills it. And then you get this really fun glitter, but you don't have any mess. So that's nice. And then for the kids, what I've done, because the glitter will be inside, and then if they're trying to like do this while if it looks like this, they're gonna scratch it when they're trying to put it back in. So I give all the kids, I pull it up like this. So it's like this, and I pull it up like this, and I give every kid it back like this. And I say, okay, put it on top, and then just push it down. And they go one time, push it down. And that will cut down on how much the little prongs are actually scratching the edges. So anyway, that's my little tips for this. The tape helps to keep the glitter intact. You really don't want to pour any wet glitter. Like, the glitter might be tacky when you're done. You don't want to pour tacky glitter back into your glitter bowl because it could contaminate the rest. So I would have another cup ready to dump the excess glitter into. That some of it's going to be waste. That's why you don't want to put a bunch in here, because you don't want to waste your glitter. But that's the concept of all of this. And I mean, I can answer any questions you have. And then, you know, more will go on the back, and I'll give you transfer tape for that. So once it's all green, you won't be able to see anything front to back. It'll be like this, where it's green, and then you have the words in the back. So anyway, good luck.